proof, rarest of, wrapped together in the same item. And the Silver Eagle Index, that's special, and that's up next. And it's a first, actually, on top of all of that. So when the Silver Eagle program started back in 1986, San Francisco was the mint that made the proof. And they did it from 86 to 92. 93, Philadelphia took over. The P mint mark was on a silver dollar, and that lasted through 2000. But in the year 2001, West Point emerged as the go-to for all of our proof Silver Eagles. We're in 2024, and we are 24 coins removed since this one was struck in 2001. And it stayed the same. The W is the first release every year. The W Proof Silver Eagle, the main coin. Well, this one is the first ever. It is a perfect 70 certified by PCGS. It is in their core holder. It is outright gorgeous. But as I said, this one, on top of being the coin, the first coin, also happens to be one of the lowest pop, or how many are known, population reports, or in this case, how few are known. We grabbed onto the top 10, and here's the graphic. Let's take a peek. You take the 10 rarest West Points and ranking them by how few 70s are known to exist. How few. And again, I told you there's 24 of them in all from 2001 to the present. There was no 2009, but 2 of them in 2021, 24 coins. This one ranks number 3, as you see in red right there, and it's not that far away from number 1. These early W's are the key. Look at that. The top 5 are 01, 02, 03, 04, 05. Right? Look at that. This one being number 3 out of 24. Now, how many of you worked with this year's 2024 Proof Silver Eagle when it came out earlier this year? I mean, we sold out of our position and we were at 179. Right? Most of my competitors were at 249 because the U.S. Mint raised their prices by 20% in the last few months. Most of them now are over 200. Guys, let's go back to the coin for a second. But we're going back in a time capsule, a couple of decades ago, almost a quarter century, and dealing with the first ever that happens to be one of the keys to the entire series in 70. That just makes this one go, wow. I mean, if you want to buy this coin in the original government packaging, which is that capsule, certificate, the jewelry box, and that outer box, it's a beautiful deal the way they put them together today, right? They're at $165 by itself. But this one, yeah. So let's use 2001 as just the barometer, because it's right on top of all the fun excitement we've had in the last few years, right? There was the last of the heraldic design. This is John Mercanti's design. It was from 1986 all the way through early 2021. And that design is beautiful, right? The eagle with the shield. And then we now have the new design, Emily Domstra, the eagle landing July on of 2021, and now 2, 3, and 4. We're on our 4th year there. Okay? Right? Beautiful stuff. The history of all the W's. This one, number 3. Of all the W's, this one's actually the first one ever made. As part of the program. Great stuff. Competition, we did find one of our competitors, the closest to us. It was an auction site at $295. And that's where the auction starts. We're $100 less, and that's just the final gavel. No bidding, just get it. The best sometimes is the best. And when you're looking at 2024 prices, which is where the market and where the world is today, you can go now backwards in time. And again, as I referenced, there are almost 40 years of Silver Eagles to choose from. It's a lot. A lot of people can't afford to get them all. We understand that. So we do all the lifting on the other side. I love the numbers. I love digging through them. And when you can find published information, and you can just look at it. You can look at the coin, you know it's the first. You can look at the coin and rank them all. And then you add the populations and rank them all. And one of them is going to be the rarest. But when you have 24 coins, being number 3, not a bad deal. Win, play, show still pays. This one pays. Give us a phone call. Love it. Yeah, the U's changed in 07 to 08, where it says United States of America on the back. You notice it's a loop U on these earlier issues. We have the kickstand on the U starting in 2008. So yeah, if you're looking at first generation reverse design, that's what they mean. The W mint mark, it used to be S's, it used to be P's, now it's a W. And it's been that way for almost a quarter of a century. This is the first one they ever made in 2001. It happens to also be one of the rarest in 70, still to this day. Guys, give me a 30-second clock, please. One more quick peek at that graphic if we can as well. Yeah, we ranked the top 10, the rarest 10. Right there, number 3, 2001, 6,145. Think about that. That is everybody sending their coin in the entire year, and then after that, versus just how many 2024s I have. That's great stuff. Guys, one more last peek at the actual coin. There we have it. So join us with, well, one of the crazy deals in the show tonight. The first W, one of the rarest of all W's. It's a perfect 70 for under 200. Yeah. $199.95.